Hey everybody, Tasha K back with another video. I might have to redo this. So in this video, I am repotting my Verrucosum. I'm not sure which one it is. When I ordered this from an Etsy seller, I was told it's a standard Verrucosum, but I believe it's like a miniature or something like that. I'll try to put the name across the screen, but in the beginning I was showing you like an arrow pointing to a growth point that was growing inside of the cup. So I'm basically repotting this because of that. Just trying to help buddy out. I ended up clipping this into two. Originally it was 2 cuttings, and one had I think 5 leaves and the other one had 4. So I cut it into 5 first, and then I ended up cutting it today, so that makes it an extra cutting. I mean that gives us an extra cutting. So I have 6 pieces in total, and then it's the other ones. I don't know if I'm going to chop those or not, but I'll be going through those to check the roots, because it's about due. I think I got these I want to say in I can't remember, but I know it was warm outside, so it had to be like mid-spring or late spring. But yeah, so I didn't know, you know, I'm learning, I'm new, didn't know too much about Verrucosums. After I got them, I put them in I put them in pond, but I'm going to call it killer pond because it was killing the roots. I don't know if is we even able to say that word, but anyway, it was killing the roots. So I took it out, and I ended up putting it in the sphagnum moss, and it's been there since I had it. And now we're in December 2nd, and I'm repotting it because I noticed the growth point, and I also want to check the roots. So right here, I'm trying to take the sphagnum moss off. Now I'm cutting. Clipping it into 2 basically, but I'm trying to get that sphagnum moss off and not tear any roots, and I did pretty good. So right here is, I'm just showing you that, you know, the growth points, and then I'm going to start stripping away more of the sphagnum moss to look at the roots. I didn't know these roots were so tiny. Oh yeah, we freed them. That was the one that was growing underneath all the sphagnum moss at the bottom of the cup. Anyway, so I guess now I'm just trying to, you know, get the sphagnum moss off and tell the difference between these tiny thin roots. And it was coming off pretty good. I made sure that I wet it. It was well moist. Make sure that the sphagnum moss is moist. It's much easier to work with. Yeah, so pulling it off. I don't know much about these aeroids. I'm learning as I go along. I'm just that type of person. So yeah, I figured sphagnum is the best way to go to reroot things, sphagnum and perlite, but I'm not sure. I think perlite works better for like anthuriums, or whichever one works better for this one, that one, whatever. But I figured I'll go with the sphagnum moss. But the only thing with the sphagnum moss, as you can see, is hard getting it off the roots when it's time to transfer it. So I was debating on whether or not I should put it back in there, but I do want it to grow more roots, so I decided to just go ahead and put it back in there. Especially being that I do not know if the perlite would be better, but I'm going to check, and if it is, then I'll probably change it. because I do want to put it in cocoa peat, not full soil, but cocoa peat, and you know, like a nice aeroid mix. But yeah, that's the only thing I was worried about here. They were so small. I didn't know that their roots were so small. So used to seeing those anthurium roots, and those are big roots. And lately I've been repotting the anthuriums and trying to because I got imports, so I've been working with them, trying to get the roots to grow back in. And I'm just used to anthuriums right now because my philodendrons, well, the ones that came through import, they didn't do too well. They didn't. Yeah, I just got them sitting in spag. But so right here I'm showing you the root system, and then I think I'm going to insert a picture to show you the difference with the roots. I don't know if you can see it good, but the roots that was on there, I guess once they started dying back, you know, it's not too many. I had to do something, so I really didn't have nothing once those was gone. But this is looking much better. I like this set of roots, so, but I want more, so I'm not gonna pot it in its forever substrate, whatever that might be. I just put it back in a what is this stuff called? Spag. But yeah, so I'm potting that one up. And these are slow growers. They do not grow fast. I did not know, but they're doing pretty good. I've got new growth on each and every one of them since I've got them. I had new leaves, and then I think just about every piece has the new growth points coming up. I just didn't know they grow so, and then I thought it would get bigger. I think these are going to stay that size, the same size as this leaf here. That's a mature leaf. So, but it's fine. They pretty, same way. You know, the red backs. I should have inserted a picture, but yeah, it's cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little crunchy. I have a crunchier voice than most, and I am tired. It is very late. Yeah, so just repotting my philodendron verrucosum. Which one? I don't know. If you know, comment below. And it seems like when you go to search and look for these plants, it's like they all start to look alike. As soon as you think you found it, another one pops up that look just like it. So I don't know. I think the one that I seen, it was called a miniature verrucosum. That was actually the name. Then there was another one, but the leaf didn't look the same. So, and then I'm gonna try to figure that out. And if you have any idea what type of substrate would be good to grow this in besides soil, like, because I don't want to do soil anymore, like the bagged Miracle Grow, because it gave me a real bad gnat outbreak. The little flies, oh my gosh, all summer. They died back, I guess because it's getting a little cold, and I also been treating it, but I can't. I don't trust myself with pond. I don't trust myself with that. I think, I don't know. I would have to figure out some other kind of little mixture. I make my own little mixture. It's like pond with a twist. And so far my plants are doing good in here. But I do not want to use soil. But if you have any you know, what do you call it? If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Please. Yeah, so I think right here I was trying to push the spag down. It was gaps. like filling the gaps. But this was a easy repot. Gotta love an easy repot. You know, normally when you start repotting plants, it could take all day. You think you're gonna only be maybe 30 minutes to an hour. You can end up being here for 4 hours, maybe 5, possibly even 7. Because you just start finding other things that need things done to it. But so we're done with that first one, and then we're gonna go to this little. And you know, that leaf never opened all the way up. When that was a what do they call it? The transport leaf. That wasn't grown in my care, but it was still closed. It opened up in my care, but it never completely opened. I don't know why, but I think I had 2. I have another piece that has one that didn't open up. It's not bruised or, you know, sick looking or anything. It's just, it won't completely open. Also, if you know what that could be, you know, you can let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, that one's, you know, giving a new leaf. And we potting that up. Sorry, I'm listening to some music in my ears to help me get through this. I'm not good at these voiceovers, but I gotta start somewhere, right? But yeah, I've been loving this hobby. It gets a little expensive, but I've been loving it. Especially the propagating. I think I was going a little bit too crazy with this. The propagation. I basically have a whole lot of allocations because of this. But I guess the video is coming to an end. So if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe. Over on this channel, it'll be a mix of everything. Just basically whatever I'm into at the moment or whatever I'm doing for the day. I haven't been keeping up, but I will try and get back in here and drop some videos. And yeah, so I do have more plant videos coming in, other videos, vlogs I'll be getting ready to do. But yeah, just support your girl. Follow, like, share, comment. Anything helps. Also, check me out on Instagram at everything with Tosha K. It's going to be at the bottom of the screen. I have a lot of pictures on there. Not a lot, but I have pictures on there of my plant collection. And see you guys in the next video. And thank you for watching. And stay tuned for the next video. I think that's going to be me sitting down and showing my plants and describing every last one that I have. If you made it to the end, thank you again. Bye.